Hello, friends. I'm Chrissy. This is Questions for Dessert. And we're back after a few days doing all of the mundane with an awareness of the special, the magical, the sacred. Let's start today with the Reiki precepts. Just for today. I am free from anger. I am free from worry. I am thankful. I am true to my way, and I am true to my being. I honor my great bright lights, and I hope to help you see yours just for today. Hello friends, welcome back to Vlogmas. Today is December 11th. It is 20 till 9. Yep, I have my first client at 9. So I just need to remember to be brief-ish, as brief as I can be today. So let's talk about what we've learned so far during Vlogmas. I have learned that there is a certain amount of work that I can do in a day and still have the bandwidth to edit my video for the day. So I missed 2 days because those 2 days I had 8 and 9 therapy clients. And at the end of that day, or the beginning of the next day leading into that, I just don't have the energy to edit. Like, I've recorded everything. I just haven't edited it. That's harder to say than you think. And the thought of going back and editing it seems incredibly overwhelming and seems like, a rolling boulder that I just don't know how to catch up from. So I'm just not going to do it. My plan the entire time was to go beyond Christmas and to show you our Christmas celebrations that happen between Christmas and New Year. So there will be more than 25 videos. And if there's not, that's okay too. But I feel like if there's one thing that I keep learning from this is I reach a certain point where I can't do it. And what I'm challenging this year is that it's not a point to which I say I can't do it. I can't produce these videos daily. It is a moment where I can't do it. But that doesn't mean I throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? I don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. And because I couldn't do it Monday and Tuesday, that means nothing about my capacity to do this on Wednesday. When Thursday, I only work a half day, so I will have time to edit Wednesday's video. And instead of saying, if I can't do it all the way, I can't do it at all, which has been my pattern for the past 47 years, instead I'm saying I couldn't do it those days, but that means nothing about my capacity moving forward. So Herschel's under my desk playing with paper. So if you hear that, it is what it is. I will put in, if I haven't already, my yarn opening every day, but I want to show you where I am on my granny striped shawl because it's beautiful and it is still attached to the ball of yarn for today. So I'm going to be careful so that doesn't fall on the floor. But take my needle out. It is beautiful. The colors are an absolute disaster from a place of color mixing. And what little I know about color theory, and my hair is braided all through it. But I think, where's the yarn? I think it's going to be beautiful. This is a third of it because I'm going to go in and add more. I don't think I would be happy if this was just half as far as the length, width, whatever it is goes. But I am full of static now, but absolutely smitten. This is the granny striped shawl from Mo at Crochet Objet. and I am using the yarn advent calendar. It's opal yarn from Purple Circle Yarn Company, and I think it's perfect, and I love it. And I'm looking at it instead of the camera as I show it to you because it's just so pretty. And it's a lot of colors that I never would have used and definitely never would have used together. And I realize I'm probably muting the mic as I do this, but it is what it is. So this is my shawl so far. And I ordered some extra 5-ounce balls to put more length on it. Herschel, what are you doing? She's my girl. So I feel like I wanted to do something different today. At some point, if I don't do this in this video, at some point I am going to walk you through how I clear my house each morning when I make my bed, how I Reiki my space and my family. But I was kind of feeling a card draw today, but it didn't feel like tarot. So I decided to pull out an oldie but goodie. This is the Amethyst Oracle. This is, without question, the most currently expensive deck I have. I bought it when it was in print. I would give an outrageous amount of money for the tarot deck that matches this. Would you stop scratching my chair? This deck is, of course, it's just stunning. This deck is beautiful, and this deck is powerful, and this deck is really hard to come by, and it's one that, along with, ma'am, yes? Along with Gardens and Goblins Tarot and Tarot of the Drowning World, this is a deck that I will not part with. And this cat, she's literally crawling through my desk. So let's shuffle and draw a card for the day, just for some framework as we move through. As I shuffle, I think of us as individuals. I think of us as a collective, our general and specific stressors, hopes, dreams. Thinking about how we can approach the day with a sense of fresh eyes, fresh hearts, trusting that no matter what comes up, there's room for reflection for each of us, and maybe, just maybe, an epiphany for one of us. Herschel, get out of my markers. If it's calm down, it's for Miss Mersh. And today we have order. And to me, this speaks so clearly to the purpose of my channel. Stop that. Just not to yell at a cat, but to recognize how creating beauty, creating order in our everyday, which may or may not make sense to anybody else, how that can ground us and guide us and give us structure as we move forward. That some people may put their books in color order, some in alphabetical, some by genre, some by Dewey Decimal. It doesn't have to matter to anyone but you. But when we find our own sense of order, when we find our own sense of grounding, when we set these intentions based on what we need, not based on what is aesthetic or what matters to someone else, that is when we can ground and move forward. I think someone's asking for food, so that's going to be it for today. Where can you find, appreciate, build, encourage, order to help you ground today? The ornament I want to show you today are these little skates that my sweet Miranda crocheted years and years ago. Every year I'm terrified that I lost them. And every year, they're exactly where they're supposed to be. This is my new afternoon little pick-me-up drink. And I'm not going to tell you about the tea for this evening because I didn't like it. And to be honest, I didn't look up what all of the benefits were since I didn't drink it. So when the tea shows up later, the base was chicory, and chicory is not for me. Let's close today with our loving kindness meditation. Going out to ourselves, to each other, and to all people. May I live in safety. May I live in health. May I live in ease. May we live in safety. May we live in health. May we live in ease. May we all live in safety. May we all live in health. And may we all live in ease. I'll see you back here tomorrow.